Dear student, today is the second part for the chapter number 3, that is understanding the quadrilateral. We have already discussed few points about the quadrilaterals uh, in the past part, that is polygon, convex polygons, diagonals of polygon, regular, irregular polygon, and very important, that is angle sum properties of the quadrilaterals, and the sum of the measures of the exterior angles of the polygon we have discussed. So today we are going to discuss in this session 2, that is kind of quadrilaterals and the kind of quadrilaterals. In the kind of quadrilaterals, first we have to see that the first one is trophism. What is a trophism? Let's see. A trophism is a quadrilateral with at least one pairs of parallel side. Here, look here in a trophism. Trophism is a quadrilateral with at least one pair of their parallel side. One pair of trophism will be always parallel. You see these two sides. So PQRS is a quadrilateral. When PQRS it will be quadrilateral and will be a trophism. Sorry, PQRS is a quadrilateral when it will be trophism. When PQ is parallel to SR, at that time PQRS we have to say that PQRS is a trophism, because one pair of the parallel side are there, that is PQ and SR. These pairs is parallel to each other, so trophism says that with at least one pair of the parallel side, if there is one pair of parallel side in any quadrilateral, then that figure is said to be a trophism. And again, there are two types of trophisms, that is isosceles trophism. What is the isosceles trophism says? Let's discuss. A trophism which is non-parallel sides are equal is called a isosceles triangles. When these two sides, that is PS and PQ, if PQ and SR are parallel to each other, then PS and PQ should be equal. In that time, this figure PQRS is said to be isosceles trophism. If PQ and RS is parallel to each other, then PS and QR are to be equal. That is, non-parallel side should be equal. Then this we can say that this figure is again isosceles trophism. Then the next trophism is right angle trophism. A trophism has two right angles, that is P and S, so it is called a right angle trophism. When a trophism have two right angles, then at that time, that type of trophism, that type of figures, we call it what? Right angle as right trophism. In any trophism, when the two sides have two right angles, then that type of the figures, we call it right trophism. So the first one is a trophism. Let's recall again. In the kind of quadrilateral, we have trophisms. In the trophism, there are two types. That is, one is isosceles trophism and one is right trophism. Trophisms which have at least one pairs of parallel side in figures. In isosceles trophism, non-parallel means PS and PQ should be equal. And in the right trophism, there should be always, if there are two right angles, then that type of trophism we call it right trophism. So let's see the next, that is kite. Another one is kite. We have seen that kite flying in the sky. Okay, that type of figure we call it that is a figure of quadrilateral, and we call it kite. A quadrilateral with two pairs of equal consecutive sides is a kite. See, there are two pairs consecutive sides in this one, PS and the PQ. These two sides, RS and the PQ, should be equal in length. Then this figure is this type of quadrilateral, we call it kite. See again, in quadrilaterals, when the two pairs of equal consecutive sides are there, then that is a kite. That is a figure of kite. Two consecutive sides in these two and these two. If these two are equal, their consecutive sides are equal, then the figure we call it what? Kite. This is a figure of kite. So there are properties of kite. Let's see what are the properties of kite. The diagonal intersect at the right angle. There are two diagonal in the kite, in the figure kite. So these two diagonal intersect at the right angle. That is, PR is perpendicular to SQ, and one of the diagonal bisect the other, and the one of the diagonal again bisect the other. Means when you draw the diagonals, another diagonal bisect, means at the point O. Understand? That is a one of the diagonal bisect the others. So these are the this is the two types we have seen. One is trapezium and one is kite. In the trapezium we have two types, that is isosceles in right angle and the right trapezium, and another one in another kind of quadrilateral is kite. Kite has two consecutive sides are equals. The properties of kite are diagonal bisect each other at the right angle, that is PR is perpendicular to SQ, and one of the diagonal bisect the other, means when we draw a diagonal, that another one diagonal bisect the other at 0. Okay. And the next one we have discussed Trophism Kite, and last one is parallelogram. Parallelogram, let's see the quadrilateral whose opposite side are parallel, whose opposite side in the PQ and the RS, QR and the PS. This side and this side, length, breadth are equal. Then, length and breadth are parallel. Then the figure we call it the figure. This if the opposite side are parallel, that is PQ, RS, and PS and QR parallel, then this type of quadrilateral we call it parallelogram. Understand? Parallelogram, a quadrilateral whose opposite side are parallel, that is we have discussed PQ and the RS and the PS and the QR. If this length opposite length are parallel and opposite breadth are parallel, then that type of quadrilateral we call it parallelogram. Now what are the properties of parallelogram? Let's see properties. Opposite sides are equal in length. That means if they are parallel and their length also equal, that is PQ and SR. If it is this one, PQ is 4 centimeter, then RS also should be 4 centimeter, and the PS is 3 centimeter, then the corresponding QR also should be 3 centimeter. The length should be equal. Opposite angle are equal measures, means opposite angles. P, if the angle P is measure is 60 degree, then angle R should be 60 degree. If S is 90 degree, then Q should be 90 degree. Okay, that is why opposite angles are equal in measures. The sum of adjacent side adjacent angle is 180 degree, that is PQ or adjacent side. PS, PS, P angle P or angle Q, or angle P or angle S. When the adjacent angle are summed up is equal to 180 degree. And then the next one is diagonal bisect each other, means there are two diagonal, we have drawn two diagonal, so two diagonal bisect each other. Diagonal PR and the QS bisect each other at the point O. So OP and the QR and the OS and the OS and the OQs are equal in length because they bisect each other in the common point, that is at the point O. The diagonal bisect each other, diagonal bisect each other, so it's at O. That is why OP and the OR and again OS and the OQ should be equal in length. Then we should now again parallelogram. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel. That is PQ is equal to parallel to SR and the PS is parallel to QR. Properties: opposite sides are equal in length. Opposite side equal length. Opposite angle are equal measure. The sum of the adjacent side is adjacent angle is always 180 degree. Diagonal bisect each other. That is why it diagonal bisect at the point O. So QA SO and the OQ, PO and the OR are equal in length. So these are the three types of quadrilateral that we have discussed. The first one is trapezium, second one is kite, the third one is parallelogram. And again, let's see some special parallelogram, special kind of parallelogram. They are also the quadrilateral, but special. These are the include in the parallelogram. but they are also a quadrilateral. Because why? Because they are formed by 4-line segment. Okay, that is why they are also a quadrilateral. The some special parallelogram. The first one is rhombus. See the rhombus. A rhombus is a quadrilateral have all the side equal. In a rhombus, all the side of the figures are equals. Side are equal. A parallelogram in which two adjacent sides are equal is a rhombus. That is why this one and this one, two adjacent. This one and this one, or this one is this one. If the side are equal, then it is a rhombus. So in the rhombus, let's see the property of rhombus. All the sides are of equal length. Opposite angle are of equal length. There are opposite angle. Okay, PQ and the PR SQ. They are opposite angle are measure same measure, equal measure. Sum of the adjacent angle is 180 degree. If P plus Q is equal to 180 degree, P plus S is equal to 180 degree, RS is equal to 180 degree, QR is also 180 degree. Diagonal and bisect is other at the right angle. These two diagonal and bisect is other in the right angle. So OP and OR, QO and the QOS are equal, and the PR is perpendicular to SQ at the point O. This is the properties of rhombus. The next one, that is rectangle. See the rectangles. A rectangle is a parallelogram with its angle is at the right angle. Each of the angles of the parallelogram, rectangles are in right angle, should be right angle. That means parallelogram which all the angles has a right angle. That type of figure we call it rectangles. This is when a rectangle are said to be a parallelogram. When a parallelogram are said to be a rectangle. When each of the angles are right angle, then the given parallelogram is said to be a rectangle. Okay. So what are the properties of rectangle? Let's see. The opposite side are equal in length. Okay. This side, equal in length. All interior angle measure 90 degree. All interior angles should be equal to 90 degree. Diagonal are equal. Diagonal are of equal length. Diagonal, that is PR and the QS, should be equal in length. Diagonal and bisect is others. Bisect is other at O. That is why OS OQ is equal to OS is equal to OQ, and the PO is equal to OR. So this in the case of rectangle, all the interior angles of there are 4 angles in a rectangle. All the 4 angles should be 90 degree. The first point, and the opposite, all the opposite side are equal. This one and this side, length, breadth should be equal. Diagonal are of equal length. PS, PR and SQ. Diagonal bisect is other at OP, OR, OS and OQ. And the last one is a square. Let's see the square. Square is the last special parallelogram. Square. A parallelogram having all of its sides equal and measure of all its angles being 90 degree is called a square. When a parallelogram is said to be a square. When a parallelogram is said to be a square. When all the sides are equals and all the angles of the square should be 90 degree. Then a parallelogram is said to be a square. Means all the sides should be equal and all the angles should be right angles. At that time, the parallelogram is said to be a a square. And only the square is a regular quadrilateral. Let's see in the figure quadrilateral properties of square. All the sides are equal in length. All interior angles measure 90 degrees. Means all angles are 90 degrees. Diagonal are of equal length. Diagonal bisect is other at a right angle. These all the properties are equals. The first one also, the third one, and the fourth one. Let's see. What are the difference between the rhombus, rectangles, and the parallelogram and the square. See, in the rhombus all the sides are equals, and in the square also all the sides are equals. Let's differentiate between rhombus and the square first. All the side of the all the side are equal length. Yes, these two are similar. Opposite angle are of equal measure. In case of rhombus, opposite angle, these two opposite angles are equal in measures. Whereas in a square, what it says, in a square, all angles are in 90 degree. That is right angle. So there is a difference there. So again, let's see. In the rectangle again. In the rectangle, all the side opposite side are equal. All the angles are equal. Here in the rectangles, side opposite side are equal in length. Only this one, opposite side are equal in length, is different with square, because in the case of square all the sides are equal in length. These are the types of special parallelogram, that is rhombus, rectangles, and the square. And the trophism, kite, and a parallelogram, they are all kind of quadrilaterals. And under the parallelogram there are special parallelograms which include in the family of quadrilaterals. They are square, rectangles, and rhombus. According to all these properties, now we will calculate, or we will solve few problems. Let's see the problems. Now see, this is a figures of trophism. Find the measure of P and S, angle P and S. P and S. In a given figure, there is PQRS. If SP is parallel to RQ. Now see, in the solution we have SP is parallel to RQ and OQ. A PQ is a transversal intersecting 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 them. Them means SP and the RQ. Here, look here, intersecting this one, parallel line. Then we have angle P plus angle Q is equal to how much? 180 degree, because here this angle P and Q are in the same side of the transversal line. The interior angles which are on the same side of the transversal line is always what? 180 degree. So we have to find. Here this is a interior angle on the same side of transversal are supplementary. So here comes the angle P plus angle Q. Angle Q is how much? 130 degree. So 180. Therefore, angle P is equal to 180 minus 130. Then angle P will become what? 50 degree. Now we find the angle P. Angle P is 50 degree. Now again in this side also, RS is a transversal. Okay, look here again. In here, this side, RS is a transversal. This is a line P and a Q. This SP and the RQ, they are parallel, and PQ is a transversal line. In this side also, RS is a transversal line. So we have then again also SP is parallel to QR, and RS is a transversal line. Therefore, we have S plus R is equal to 180 degree. That is interior angle on the same side of transversal are supplementary. That means angle S plus R. Here it should be angle R should be 90 degree. Okay, 180 degree. Then S equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. That means angle R is equal to 90 degree. So S becomes 90. The angle S will be 90 degree. So we find that angle P and the angle S. Hence, the measure of angle P is equal to 50 degree and angle S is equal to 90 degree. These are the two answers that we got after calculating by using the parallel line properties of parallel line. Okay, checking of parallel line. Now next question we have next question. In this figure, base BEST is a square. This is a figure of square. Find angle SBT since BES is a square. We have to find out this angle SBT. We have to find out the angle of SBT. This angle T is 90 degree. Okay, so we have to find out the angles SBT. Let's see in the solution. Since BEST is a square, so BTST is right angle. Okay, angle BTS is equal to 90 degree because all angles are of 90 degree in the square. Understand? You have to think this. Now again, in triangle BTS, in the triangle BTS, BT is equal to what? ST. BT and the ST are same side. In a triangle BT and the TS is equal to BT is equal to TS because in the square all sides are equal. All sides are equals. Understand? Now again, this one angle 1 and angle 2 is a angle opposite to the equal side of the angle of. Now again, angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2. In this case, angle opposite to equal side are equal. Means both this angle 1 and angle 2 are equals. Then also angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to angle 3 is BTS is equal to 180 degree. This is angle sum properties of a triangle. We are considering only BTS. Okay, that is why the sum angle properties has been included in this calculation. Here comes angle 1, angle 2, both angle are same, then we can take this 2 angle 1. Okay, is equal to 180 degree. Then BTS is minus 90 degree. That comes 2 angle 1 is equal to 90 degree. If you want to find out one angle, then angle 1 is equal to 90 degree divided by 2. The angle will be 45 degree. So angle 1 will be 45 degree, and angle 2, angle 1 is 45 degree, then angle 2 also same, because angle opposite to the equal side are equal. So therefore angle SBT is equal to what? 45 degree. Yeah, angle SBT, that is angle 1, is equal to 45 degree. This is how we have to find out the solution for this given figure, and how to find out we have done here. First, you have to take only this side, this angle, and we have to find out angle angle SBT. So next we will have another example. Let's say another example. The angle of a parallelogram is of measure of 85 degree. Find all angles of the parallelogram. Let's draw one parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. We call it A, B, C, D. One of the angle should be 85 degree, and then we have to find out all the angles. See, we have to use here the properties of parallelograms also. Okay, in this solution we have, let A, B, C, D be a parallelogram. (85°). ABCD is a parallelogram with 85°. This is a given in the from the question. Okay. Now, angle A and angle C. Angle A is equal to angle C, because opposite angles are equal. From the properties of parallelogram, we have opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. Here in the opposite angles are equal measures. So angle A and angle C, the angle A and angle C should be equal in measure of angles. So we have angle C equal to 85°. We have this one, angle C equal to 85°. And the next one, next we have according to the properties of the parallelogram, we have the sum of the adjacent angle is 180°. That means PQ, P plus Q equal to 180°. So we can say here A plus angle A plus angle B is equal to 180°. According to the properties of parallelograms, the sum of the adjacent angle is equal to 180°. So then, according to the properties of parallelogram, that is sum of adjacent angle is 180°. Then we can take two adjacent, that is A and B. Angle A plus angle B is equal to how much? 180°. Then what is angle A? 85°. Angle B is equal to 180°. Now angle B is equal to 180° minus 85. What will be the answer? 180° minus 85 is, the answer is 95°. Therefore angle B is equal to 95°. This one is 95°. Then we can say that again, according to the property, we can say that angle B is equal to angle D. That means opposite angles are equal. Then angle D is equal to 95°. Hence, all the angles of parallelograms are, that is angle A equal to 85 degree, angle B equal to 95 degree, and the angle C equal to how much? 85 degree, and angle D is equal to 95 degree. These are the four angles. Okay, this will be the equal 95 degree. We can find out by using the properties of parallelogram. We can find out all the angles of the parallelogram. If only one angle is given, then we can find out all angles of the parallelogram according to their properties of parallelogram. We have discussed few examples according to the properties of parallelograms, quadrilaterals. So this is a last part for this chapter number 2. So dear students, let's recall few points about the quadrilaterals, understanding of the quadrilaterals. We have discussed all the, that is property. That is a polygon. Polygon is a name given to a closed figure with side as a line segment. Means all the line segment, all the figure which are made by line segment, they are all polygons. Okay. This one convex polygons. Interior of the polygons means all their diagonals are interior in the polygons, and concave polygons, all their diagonals in the exterior of the polygons. Or the diagonals of the polygons. Diagonals of the polygon is a line segment that join two non-adjacent vertices, and we have classified the polygons according to their number of sides. So number of sides, 3 sides we call it triangle, 4 sides we call it quadrilateral. Likewise, n side of n-gon is theirs. This is a formula that we have to find out the sum of all the angles of the figures of the polygons. This is a formula. So by using this formula, we can find out the sum of all the angles of the given polygons. So next is a regular and irregular polygon. In a regular and irregular polygon, all the sides in a regular polygon, all the sides are same length and all the angles are of same measures. The polygon which is not a regular is an irregular polygon. Means when the polygon itself is irregular, it means that all the side means all the side means equilaterals of same lengths, and all angles are same measures, that is equiangulars. This is a example. Regular polygon is an example of the square. Square is an example of regular polygon. And then irregular polygon. Irregular polygon means rectangle is irregular polygons where all they are equiangular and not a equilateral. So rectangles is a example of the irregular polygon. So some of the properties of polygon, some angles, some properties of polygon, all the interior angles of the quadrilateral is what is 360 and 360 degree. Then the next one we have the sum of the exterior of the angles. Exterior of the angles of a polygon. See, in this case, whatever be the number of sides of the polygon, the sum of the measure of its exterior angle is always 360 degrees. If the side is 7 side or 8 side, 9 side, 10, it may be whatever, but the sum of all the measure of its exterior angle should be always 360 degree. So we have discussed the kind of quadrilaterals, trophism, isosceles trophisms, right trophism. Now we have discussed the second one. The second is kite. We have discussed the property of kite. Parallelogram. We have discussed in the parallelogram we have some special parallelogram. They are also rhombus. They are family of the quadrilaterals. Rhombus, rectangles, and the square. These are all the families of the quadrilateral. So children, we have completed lesson number 3, that is understanding the quadrilaterals. In the next session we will have the lesson number 3, that is the construction of quadrilaterals. That is a construction of practical geometry. That is a practical geometry we have to discuss in chapter number 4. That is a practical geometry in the next session. So thank you. So we wind up this part lesson number 3, and this is the last part of lesson number 3. So thank you, children.